The extremely dry air and strong winds around San Diego County today are only adding fuel to that fire.
The National Weather Service has issued a high wind warning for valley and mountain areas until Thursday evening. Meteorologist Sean Stiles is live at Mount Soledad tonight with more on what you can expect. Sean?
You know, Barbara Lee, Carla, we have been watching the horizon here from Mount Soledad towards the east, and we can see those smoke clouds billowing up from the Santee area as the winds have been blowing across San Diego. My day started on top of Mount Soledad in the 11 a.m. show with strong Santa Ana winds. Just after we got off the air, Chopper 8 was flying to our location heading into the wind.
But you can definitely feel the push. Now, we were doing maybe 100 knots, but realistically, we weren't going quite that fast because we were facing the oncoming winds. So you could tell there was a strong wind blowing right at you.
Once they changed directions, the bird didn't seem to have to work as hard.
You can definitely feel the change in there, and all of a sudden it went from where you could feel the pressure to where you weren't feeling the pressure, and then all of a sudden it was pushing us.
Throughout the morning, Santa Ana winds were blowing across San Diego, 15 to 30 miles per hour plus. But by 1 p.m., the sea breeze had won the battle at the coast. By this afternoon, though, the winds had switched to come onshore instead of that offshore flow, allowing the jets to fly towards the west, which is where everybody seemed to be going to cool off from that inland heat. We found San Diegan David Lafredo taking full advantage.
It feels great out here. I mean, this where somebody should be. They want to be in San Diego, should be right here at Dog Beach in OB.
Tom McMullen and his dog Gordon were just in from Virginia, experiencing their first Santa Ana.
If this is the way it's going to be, I love it. It's nice. The breeze is keeping everything nice and cool. I couldn't ask for anything better. Not a cloud in the sky.
For Christine and Karen, they didn't need a weatherman to tell them which way the wind blows.
From where I live, which is right up at the hill, I mean, I just look out my window and I can see the trees blowing offshore.
There's a definitely change in the weather. I mean, we are enjoying the sun, but
it's dry.
Yeah, very dry.
And surfers know what to do with the Santa Ana.
This time of year, this is real unusual to have this kind of condition, so, you know, it's a good day to cut work a little bit and get out there and have some fun.
And as we look towards the east from Mount Soledad here, you can see the haze from the smoke and the fire that's burning out in Santee. Now, we'll be watching this very closely here at CBS News 8. You can tell the winds are blowing out of the northeast because those clouds from that smoke are moving towards the southwest. We'll send it back to you at the desk.
All right, thanks, Sean. This hot, windy weather is most unwelcome this time of year.
Meteorologist Matt Baila was in our weather center tonight with the latest on these conditions and how long they are going to last. Matt?
Yeah, this is August weather here at the end of April around San Diego, and it really is most unwelcome. Very early for the fire season, and it's still very warm. It's cooled down a little bit along the coastline, where it's right now in the low 80s, but still close to 90 degrees inland and in the East County, and relative humidities are at or below 15% almost county-wide, so it is bone dry out there, and there won't be any recovery overnight. The winds have died down a little bit. They'll still be out of the northeast as we head towards midnight tonight, but the strongest winds of the week will be tomorrow morning. So already by sunrise, we'll see some 30 to 40 mile an hour winds in the East County, and once again, those winds will make their way to the coastline during the day tomorrow. It looks like we'll continue to have another very hot day. In fact, the hottest day of the week at the coastline, that should be tomorrow. The warmest day inland expected to be Thursday, and things won't really cool down until we get towards the weekend. More on all of the heat, the records set today, and when it will finally cool down, coming up with your 8-day microclimate forecast details. That'll be in just a few minutes.